Let me guess, if you're watching this, you were disciplined and you saved all the money you needed to for retirement, just like we are all taught to do. But now suddenly you're looking at that calendar and thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do now? That's kind of the trap we all get stuck in because our country basically teaches us to save, 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 save for retirement, saying if you have enough money, then everything will be just fine in retirement. But that's just flat not the truth. The average retiree in this country spends somewhere between 2,000 and 10,000 hours over a 40-year career planning for their retirement finances. But that same person only spends 20 to 30 hours over a 40-year career planning the non financial side of retirement. That's less time planning for 30 years of retirement than they would spend planning a 2 week vacation. That's nuts. But that's what we're taught. And guess what? The most valuable part, the most valuable asset you have in retirement is not how big your portfolio. Your most valuable asset is your time. Now, what's worse, the number one concern most retirees have is for money, and I understand that. But guess what? The number two concern is loss of purpose. If you're not going to be doing what you used to do, you're not the person you used to be while you were doing it. So who are you now? People get lost in that. They don't know. They keep trying to think of themselves in the terms of what they used to, not in who they are and what they're going to become now. So have you ever had anybody you introduce yourself to and you say, oh, I'm retired? If you're at that point, you've already retired, they just kind of glaze over and dismiss it. Well, no. Retirement isn't the end. Retirement is more than just a number. It is actually the beginning. It is your chance to use that newfound freedom, use your finances, use your freedom from the clock to create a life that just absolutely lights you up, one that you can't wait to go out and live. But we don't do that. We tend to just float and drift, and unfortunately, that's a good way to end up miserable. We all know plenty of people who've got more than enough money to retire on and who are miserable, and it's simply because they didn't plan. If you're feeling like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? You're not broken. You just are unplanned as of yet. And what happens if you don't develop some structure is you end up drifting, you end up sitting on the couch, clicking through the channels, just trying to find something to occupy your mind. Or you go out and stay mindlessly busy, just busy, 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 do, 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 do. And I call that, do, 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 that's doing all over everything. And that isn't a way to be happy. If you say, well, I'm just going to play golf, or I'm going to play tennis. Well, you go out with the same 4 or 6 people, 4 people for 6 months with the golf clubs. By the end of 6 months, you're going to get your driver out and you're going to kill one of them because they drive you nuts. That's not a plan. That's just staying busy for staying busy's sake. And the real truth is that without that structure, without that plan, you can get in trouble. There's a reason why addiction and divorce and suicide spike dramatically after retirement. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm hopefully saying that to wake you up, saying, don't ignore the most important time, the most important part of your retirement, and that's the non-financial side. Now, I've got a gift. Oh, I didn't bring it with me. Yeah, well, I've got a gift for you that'll help with that. Is 5 essential questions you need to ask yourself to start designing and building a retirement that absolutely lights you up. Now, if you are interested in that, if you're interested in those 5 questions, they're tough questions. They're designed to get you to think. If you're interested in a copy of that, if you're interested in what I'm saying and learning about creating a structure to have a great retirement, then in the comments below, just type the word 5. You can either go FIBE or just the number 5, either one, and I will get you that free gift, that free worksheet on the 5 essential questions you've got to ask yourself in retirement. So in the meantime, think about what I just said. Don't be one of those people who goes into retirement or tries to drift through retirement. This isn't time for coasting. This is the time for you to fly. And this little gift I've got for you is a great way to get you started in the right direction. I'm John Hagerman. I'm the founder of Retirement Uprising, and I hope to get a chance to send you my gift. Thank you.